while we're driving along the road today. No hands outside, okay? Inside the duck, no heads, alright? Because we get very close to lots of buildings and trees. So make sure your hands are inside and your phones not, okay? So inside the duck as we drive along today. Now just a little bit of safety, just in case there's any emergency on the water. We've got life jackets underneath the seats, in the overhead lockers, a flotation device on the roof, and 2 big life rings at the back there. Oh, that's Ducky! Ducky's going to talk a little bit as we go along today on the bus. Just up the top there. Now, Mark Wahlberg is actually here on the Gold Coast at the moment filming a new movie. So he'll be filming up in Brisbane and on the Gold Coast. So that's a great movie. It's going to be a comedy, definitely an adult one. But yeah, so he popped into Wahlburgers just the other day to promote his shop. Apparently the most attractive shop, most attractive. And you can see them taking down some of the events that they had on over the weekend. Did anyone go to Coachella? Did you guys go? No, so just some events over the weekend. Now this whole walkway along here, everybody. Alrighty, get those cameras ready because we're about to take Ducky in the water. Here we go, everybody. Ducky in the water today. Just make sure not everybody goes to one side because we'll try and keep the boat nice and level. But you're allowed to stand up. That's okay. Quack quack. Do now, guys, is we're going to head over the other side of the bridge, have a look at some of those houses. Oh look, there's our other duck. He's coming in too. So we've got 3 ducks running today. And we've got another duck up on the sunny coast, up there as well. So we'll have a little look at these houses and then we'll turn around and we'll head up. Oh, you silly duck. If you guys look over to your right, you might see our crocodile. Can you see a crocodile over there? Just where that red sign is. Now we've got some beautiful places over here, everybody. You can see the Q1, the building with the big spike on top. That is the tallest building we have here on Surfers Paradise. Now you're actually allowed to go up to the very, very top. That's called Skydeck. And you can buy a package with Dreamworld to go to Skydeck and to go to Dreamworld and Whitewater World with them as well. Last year for, what was it, $20.3 million. Now underneath they've got a garage, and in the garage you can hold 15 cars. Still own it, and it was bought in the 70s for only $47,000. So a lot of money back then, because he was one of the first to own. So all of this section here is actually man-made. Now over this side we've got lots of celebrity ballroom, an indoor swimming pool, indoor cinema, and downstairs they also have a huge garage for all their cars, and it's actually got demolished a couple of weeks ago. Back then it was still worth about $20 million, that house. They took the things outside of it and just ripped it apart. They still left everything, the beautiful windows. This oval here is a private boys' school, TSS. And that'll cost you, depending on what year it is, about $20,000 to $30,000 a year. houses as we come up a mile. These ones are worth maybe about 10 million less than that side, but it really just depends what they build. One of the owners, he had a helicopter pad. Well, he didn't have a helicopter pad, but he built one. He even got the World War II cannon in there. But he pointed it at his neighbours, but they complained, so he had to turn it sideways. They were scared he might load it. But now he actually owned another house just a little bit further than here, and he kept landing his helicopter in the local park. And the neighbours kept complaining that he was landing his helicopter in the park because he'd fly down from Brisbane, his home in Brisbane, and kept landing in the park. And they said, no, we don't want you landing in the park anymore. So he bought this house instead, built a helicopter pad, and would fly there for his weekends instead. There's a closer look at the $45,000 home that's hidden away. Now that'll be looking at that whole property there. If the one next door sold for $20 million, the land alone is probably about $15 million. Then Venice, Italy. So that's a pretty interesting fact that I didn't know until I moved up here. More waterways than Italy. So we've got gondola rides if anyone wants to book gondola rides. They do night tours all through these canals. You can have a romantic dinner for two. Or bring the kids if you really want to. Now kids, we've got a surprise for you today. If any of the kids would like to have a drive of Ducky, we'll get you guys. Alrighty, who's going to go first, girls? You can both go down there if you want to sit together. And is this mum and dad? Yes. You guys can go down as well, take some photos. Just don't push the ejector button, okay girls? $305 million super yacht. Now a few years ago they actually had to make all this section deeper so that the big super yachts could actually fit in through the broad water. It's around $30 million in maintenance a year. Making a sale for $2.5 million. And this beautiful yacht here, Australia, that one is also owned by Mr. Clive Palmer. Now, Clive Palmer is a mining billionaire and so-called politician. And that one there is $40 million, $3 million a year to run. Now we actually got a white yacht here called Moore. That one's called More because it's more expensive than the others to rent out. That one is $200,000 to rent out for 6 days. So don't hit it. Great story. How old were you? Maybe that's why they sold it. They couldn't get the smell out of the carpet. That's the only thing that's Versace left in there now is the Versace marble floors that says Versace in them. They stripped everything, yeah. But it said Versace, I think it was everywhere basically. They had Versace. Yeah. boats over there. Maybe one of the other reasons why Versace sold. Those fishing boats come in every day, and you can buy fresh seafood off the back of them in the car park at 6 AM every morning. But if that's a bit too early, you guys might have seen it already, Pete's Fish and Chip Market. So that's some of the freshest, best seafood and fish and chips on the Gold Coast. That's why the pelicans usually hang out here. They eat all the fresh catch from the fishermen that they throw them. Bounce back on. Here we go. You can see fish in the water there too. Some little ones today. And just like that, we're a duck out of water, hey? Hope you enjoyed our little water cruise. We're going to continue it on the land now.